What was the Allied High Command's role in Market Garden? Have you ever wondered how major military operations are planned and executed? Let's take a closer look at the Allied High Command's role in Operation Market Garden, a significant campaign during World War II. This operation took place in September 1944 and aimed to secure key bridges in the German-occupied Netherlands. The goal was to create a route into northern Germany. At the top of the command structure was General Dwight D. Eisenhower, who served as the Supreme Allied Commander. He approved the operation despite some concerns from other senior commanders. Eisenhower viewed Market Garden as a bold strategy to cross the Rhine River and potentially shorten the war. He believed it would strengthen the Allied position and test the capabilities of the newly formed 1st Allied Airborne Army. His approval came on September 10, 1944. Field Marshal Bernard Montgomery led the British 21st Army Group and was the main advocate for Market Garden. He envisioned this operation as a way to leap over the Rhine and push into Germany's industrial heartland, known as the Ruhr. Montgomery was responsible for the ground forces, primarily the British 33rd Corps. This corps was to advance quickly along a single road to connect with airborne forces that had captured bridges. The 1st Allied Airborne Army, under Lieutenant General Louis H. Brereton, was tasked with the airborne assault. This involved about 35,000 paratroopers and glider troops from American and British divisions. Their mission was to secure and hold 9 key bridges until the ground forces arrived. The British Second Army, led by Lieutenant General Miles Dempsey, provided the ground forces for the operation. The 33rd Corps, commanded by Lieutenant General Brian Horrocks, was to cover approximately 64 miles in 48 hours to relieving the airborne troops at Arnhem and other bridgeheads. The Allied High Command also had to balance strategic priorities and resources. The operation required hundreds of C-47 transport aircraft, which impacted logistical support in other areas. There were disagreements among commanders, but Eisenhower's authority ensured the operation moved forward. In essence, the Allied High Command conceived Market Garden as an ambitious combined airborne and ground operation. The aim was to break into Germany by capturing a series of bridges and crossing the Rhine. Eisenhower approved and oversaw the plan, while Montgomery led the ground forces. The airborne and ground armies coordinated their roles in the assault. Although the operation ultimately failed to achieve its goals, it remains a notable example of Allied strategic planning during World War II.